Okay, so I'm just doing a quick update. The quality is horrible. I'm in the bedroom right now. Um, on the laptop, bad lighting, bad camera quality. So, but screw the camera quality. I just want to do a business update. It's 6th of November 2021, and I'm actually quite satisfied with the results we're about to start getting. It's been over a year since I decided to start hiring team members. Took me 6 months to get the first team going. Then kind of hired the wrong people, didn't know what I was doing, this and that. But we're now 1 year in, 6 November 2021. It's been 1 year since I decided I need a team. We've got a bunch of partnerships going really well. We've got a lot of people working around the clock, and I just decided to start hiring even more team members. We have a running video department with 2 team members. We have a running content creation department with 3 team members. We have a product department with 2 team members. We have a website department with 2 team members. Then we have an additional team member on the management team helping me out with monitoring everything and delegating tasks. I'm setting up an advertising department with 2 team members as we speak. I'm setting up a article department with 2 new team members as we speak. And then we still have a sales department that needs to be figured out, a lead generation department. We have new businesses that are going to be launched for which we're going to have business managers. It's going to be insane. And this is the first time in a long time I felt like, holy damn, things are just moving forward. Things are not moving backwards anymore. For a long time I would take 1 step forward or 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It would be constantly this back and forth game. But for the last few months, I've been really trying to do it the way I think I should, and I've been removing myself a bit more from the partnerships on the front end and being focused more on the back end, where less people see me, I guess. But that's where I flourish, in the dark, just doing my thing, building systems. And this is only the start. For the last 2 weeks, I've been really having this feeling, wow, some of these things are running on autopilot. It's crazy, It's crazy if the team can create 50 pieces of content that are very creatively, that require a lot of input, creativity for a certain niche, for a certain target market, and they just get it right, It's amazing if you can give someone a task that you've never done yourself, and you say, you have 4 hours, figure it out, and they just figure it out. It's insane. The speed right now, setting up the video department to produce 250 videos a week. We're just getting started. This is insane. Like, and it sounds easy, right? Just hire people and you grow, but there's so much to it. It has become my full-time job to find people that have a certain skill set, to have a certain mindset, because the mindset is really important. And then I need to put them in the right position, that they're challenged enough, but not overwhelmed, right? It requires full-time guidance and tutoring, and I don't mind that. I'm okay with doing that, but I make it maybe sound easy, but it took me a year just to get a functioning team of 5 people. But now in the last 2 months, we've grown from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20. And at this rate, we're probably going to have 30 team members by the end of the year, which is only, less than 2 months away. It's insane. And the more you do it, because a lot of solopreneurs, we do one thing. And this, actually, I'll talk about that in the next clip. Well, my point is just, let me actually write this down. Give me 1 sec. Let me write this down. The more I'm doing this, the more comfortable I'm getting with delegating work. The more comfortable I'm getting with trusting other people with it. The first time I delegated a task, maybe, July, early July. Before that we were experimenting, but not serious. But then in July we started hiring our first team members. then August a bit more, then September a bit more, and now in October, go. But the first few times I was really worried. I used to do Canva designs myself, but now we're going to have someone else do it for our customers and for ourselves, for our own in-house content. It was like, oh my God, so scary. And then we hired someone for the website, then we hired someone for text, then we hired someone for research, for ebooks, for value mails, for email lists, for, customer contact, just everything kept adding. But now I'm at such an extreme level of that we have someone on the team that helps me check in with each department. They do a Monday and Friday check-in with each department head and each one of our partners in the businesses, each business manager. They check in with them and they ask them for updates. I have the teams communicate with each other. We're giving them a lot of responsibility. Now, the old me would have been scared so badly because I have major trust issues, right? So I really had to learn how to trust and to give everyone in the organization my trust, right? I trust everyone, and of course, if they do certain things wrong, then you keep that in mind, and if it hits a certain threshold or it becomes toxic for the company, well, then you have to do something about it. But first, you give trust. It's okay. Like, just enroll the new department head for the article department. I said, literally, I don't care if you make mistakes. All right. I don't want our team to be worried about making mistakes. Right. Obviously, we don't want common sense screw ups that are harmful for the company. But besides that, don't worry about mistakes. Okay. We're giving you room to learn, to grow, to improve yourself, to gain more skills, to feel comfortable, to feel challenged. And it's so important, and I had no idea about this entire component of business. 6 months ago, I didn't realize this component in business existed. But now, 24/7, all I'm doing is I'm building systems, I'm fixing problems, and I'm teaching team members. I'm guiding team members. I'm hiring new team members. I'm leading new team members. It's all I'm doing, and it's crazy. It's crazy the speed you can achieve when you can say, hey, I need 10 new TikTok accounts. Can you set them up, please? Or, hey, we need 20 emails scheduled. Can you please figure this out? Right? And it gets to such an extreme that you're so used to working together that you don't even need to explain everything anymore. I can just send to the business partner of Alexander's Field and say, hey, I want 12 topics like that. Can you fill in the topics and then send them to the content department so they can figure out this and that and that, right? We can agree to create a program, and in no time we have an outline for the program. In no time, like we're talking like 20 minutes, we have an outline. This is what the program is going to be about. This is the price. 14 days, what we'll talk about. Okay, can you fill it in? Okay, they fill it in. Up next, we have someone record it. The person who recorded it sends it to the systems person, the systems team member. We need a better title for that, but systems person puts it onto the platform that we use. Puts it's insane. And right now, 75% is not even running yet. The website is going slow. It's not up and in the way I want it yet. Because I do not know whom to delegate it to, because it's more of a technical skill. So as soon as we have a team member that can help with that, it's going to be faster as well. Just team. Anything we sell, any revenue we make, it has to just go to reinvest into the businesses, grow it, get more team members, and go hard. It's insane. This has been an insane roller coaster in the last few months. And right now, I'm reaching a point where I'm starting to say, holy damn, holy crap. Things are starting to move fast. It's insane. I cannot word it. I'm starting to have this feeling that I'm at this tipping point. Like, I've been patient for a very long time, and I will continue to be patient, right? The problem before was I can only do so much. Our partners, they can only do so much. There's a limit on how much we can do. But now, because we're just hiring more and more, the question now is just, okay, hire another person. Well, what should they do, right? Figure it out. Okay, this, next person. fill up their schedule, next person. And we're reaching this tipping point where we almost have an instant reaction, right? I can say, this needs to be done. One day later, it's done. And it's getting faster. It's getting faster that there's almost no delay. It's like in 6 hours, it's done. And I've never reached this point because before, I had to do everything I said that needed to happen. But the speed right now, that because of these systems that we're building on, it's insane. I mean, once we have the advertising department up and running and they're making advertising campaigns for the businesses nonstop, we have the article department churning out content, for the blogs and the articles to be found in Google, to be funneled, this and that. Once we have, a dedicated team of business managers building new businesses all over Asia, Southeast Asia, US, Europe. And then the synergy of the departments, of the in-house, it's insane. It's like this vision I've had for so long that I didn't know I had, right? Because I never imagined the business to be almost a group of different businesses. I always thought I would have a big business, isn't that? Sure. But now we have 6, 7 businesses, 7 partnerships. We'll probably have a few more, next year. And then a whole bunch of other ones that we're launching without partners. It's just, just going to be somewhere between 5 to 15 businesses involved by the end of year, early next year. And this is just a start. Because I believe everything possible should be done to grow the business and reinvest in it, right? So if any of the businesses generate more money, I'm going to push real hard towards hiring more people, hiring more team members, growing our family, growing our organization, adding to our skill sets, So I've reached a point where growth is here, right? Sustainable growth. But now I'm reaching a tipping point that because of the speed, the growth is going to go from this to actually, it's going to go exponential. It's going to go vertical. I can see, I've been seeing it for the last few months. I've been thinking, well, holy damn, this is going to explode. And, exploding might mean in a positive way, right? I'm trying to control the explosion because I don't want to overdo it either. I want to be controlled explosion, grow sustainably. But the thing is, though, the more revenue the business is generating, what's going to happen? I'm not going to buy a boat. I'm not going to ever waste money. That's just, for me personally, that would be not a strategic move. That's not what I believe in. I believe in getting to those goals, those long-term goals. And in order to get those long-term goals, global online schooling system that's accessible for free to the poorest of the poor in our world, so we can educate everyone and raise everyone up, raise up civilization, humankind as a whole. Expand human lifespan beyond 150, 200 years old. Might seem impossible. It probably is, but let's give it a try, Space exploration business. Those 3. Space, more technologies, more resources. Same thing. And also because it sounds cool. And honestly, I want to explore the oceans and space. It would be amazing. There's so much that we don't know yet. But those are the goals, right? And in order to get there, I need more experience. I need more influence, more capital, more partners, more businesses. And I think that I need 1,000 businesses, just a random number, but I like it. 1,000 small businesses. So what's going to happen the more revenue we generate? Hire a new team member, part-time. Okay, transition that person to full-time. All right, next, more revenue, hire a new team member, part-time. Transition that person to full-time. More revenue, next. Just keep adding another person, another person, another person, another person. And before you know it, we're going to be 50, 100 people. That's insane. That's insane. I I am baffled with what I'm building here. I'm really baffled. I mean, I've had this, I remember 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I was starting one of the first ventures, and I was talking, I had this conversation, it's like, okay, you know what we need long term? We need our own tax department, we need our own finance department, we need our own content department. The person I was sitting in front of was like listening to me, like, what the hell you're talking about, bro? Barely generating any revenue. What are you talking about? You're broke, you don't have money, you're not building anything. I know, but I'm preparing, right? Because what's the point of making money if you don't know what to do with it, right? I mean, to live, to survive, to take care of your family, yes. But besides that, what's next? Buy a boat, right? That's not my thing. If you like boats, hey, no disrespect, man, at all. But for me, that's just, I needed to know what I was going to spend it on and what I was going to grow. And I've known that for a long time, built apartments. And then, my initial idea was setting up separate businesses that then sell their services to the other businesses. And maybe, in a few years, we'll get to the point that everything is big enough that we can actually do that. Potentially, we'll get there. But right now, just building a giga organization, building something massive that I have the fundamentals ready. So that if I find something good that we can expand on, we can just, turn the machine and get moving, get moving. Get a team, 5-10 people on it. Boom. Let's compete. Let's dominate this market. Let's grow. Let's go. That's where I want to get, and that's what I've been building. And I'm not there yet. I said it's going to explode. Yes, it's going to explode, but I'm holding it back. I can feel the ball. It's going to pop, but I'm pushing it back because I want controlled growth, because I'm a control freak. But once all these departments are in position, we have, department heads with their own authority over their departments. We have the business managers checking in. We have this growth on many different fronts. Then it's going to be so easy to say, expand with a new concept in the US. Let's go. 1 week later, up and running. Got our first customers. Expand in Southeast Asia. 1 week later, up and running. Got our first customers. Expand in Europe. 1 week later, up and running. Got our first, and that's where I want to go. The speed. That everything that needs to happen just happens almost instantly. Yeah. I'm getting hungry. Like, not hungry. Hungry, driven, motivated. It's amazing. It's amazing to see. It's really, it's what I've been working towards for the last 8 years, and to see things starting to run, even at a low level, right? I can see. I mean, I can just see where it's going right now. And yeah, there's going to be setbacks, and that's fine. But I've had setbacks for 8 years, I'm not worried about setbacks. I lost 30,000. I got depressed, almost killed myself twice. I didn't see my fiance for a crazy amount of long time. I failed my relationship. Like, all these things happened to me. There's nothing that life can throw at me. It's going to make it worse. Even if I get an illness, even if I lose my arm, like, nothing that life can throw at me right now. It's going to be worse than some of the crap I already went through. So I'm not worried about setbacks. I know they're part of the game. They happen, part of the game. And if something really bad happens, then I'll have to deal with that. But right now, just being patient, seeing how these things are running without me. I mean, I still want to be part of it. I will be, but it's like, wow. It's wow. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, that what I'm building. And I don't look. There's a lot of videos that I've recorded, right? I've got thousands and thousands, probably 5,000 videos recorded in the last 5, 7, 8 years. There's almost no video. I mean, there's in the beginning there's a bunch of BS bullshit videos, motivational videos, right? It's some fake it till you make it videos. Look, I won't lie about that. There's a few of those as well. Put them out there at some point. They're on a hard drive, and I'm going to put them out there at some point because I want to show it all, everything, the good and the bad. But in all the videos I've made, there's not a lot where I brag about something. Because I don't like talking. I like showing, you know? I don't like talking. I mean, I like talking, right? I talk a lot. But what I mean is, I don't like saying, hey, I'm going to do this, right? And then, okay, I just go sit down and I'll do it anyway. That's what I mean by talking. I don't like that. So I don't brag a lot. I don't say, hey, get down. No, I could have done better, you know? I went for a run. It was 20 minutes, yeah. I could have gone for 25, you know? Next time, go harder. So I don't say, hey, good job. I say, go harder next time. But I'm bragging right now. And it's probably something that most people wouldn't even get why I brag about it. But I'm so proud of the systems I've been building. I don't even care about revenue right now. It doesn't matter. You know, because if you have a proper system in place and a proper team and you have the fundamentals right, you know, I can go sell water bottles and generate revenue. I can sell freaking computers, you know, mouse pads, headsets. I can sell food products. I can sell skin. It doesn't matter. I can sell anything with the systems I have, right? I don't care about that right now. I care about the foundations, the systems. And I'm so proud of what I've been building with those systems. It's insane. It's insane. And it's only going to get better. The more I can remove what I feel like we should have, what I envision for the systems that we need, the departments that we need, the businesses that we need to start, the more that I can take from my head and put into practice by having the team do it with me, the more I can do that, the less there will be in here, and the more there will be in practice, and then all those systems will be running at the same time. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe in the next 2 months, maybe early quarter one of 2022, January, February, but it's soon. I gotta be patient, you know. I gotta sit back. I was having this conversation. I want to launch another agency. I want to launch another thing with a lot of different things, but I have to be patient. You know, I have to be patient. I can see the light of the tunnel right now, but I can't start running. You know, I just need to keep my pace, keep my cadence, not get over enthusiastic. But heck, I just really want to document this because it's been a while. I've never had continuous small wins like this. You know, I've never. It's always been, small win, huge loss. Small win, huge loss. Bigger win, huge, even bigger loss. You know, that's how it's been. But now it's just there's still small losses, right? But they're small losses. They're not big losses. But there's a lot more small wins than there's a lot. You know, it's like 6 days a week. I get my ass to the gym, and then one day I'm lazy. Whilst 5 years ago, I went to the gym once a week, and 6 days I was lazy, right? That's the best metaphor for me to use it. The way things are going with business, it's good. I'm happy. But it can be better, and that's what we're going for. So anyway, I need to sleep. Giving out. Take care. Bye-bye.